ChaseWins.com. It is Tuesday, but we're doing a video for Wednesday, the 21st of April. Going to get you on a few games that we can recap, tell you what we still got going on for the day. But the reason we're doing this video as early as we are is because there is a game that I am going to give you for free that I really do feel that there will be some line movement. And I feel like it's going to go against our favor, so I want you to get this wager in as early as you possibly can to avoid any of that. But I'm going to give you a game two different ways, so either way you will be able to wager something, and I want to give you a big announcement. So make sure that you just first and foremost, let's do our normal intro. Subscribe if you're not subscribed, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of the free information that we give out, and smash the like bell, letting us know you appreciate all the free content and everything that we put out. It really does mean a lot to us. It really, really does. The big announcement. Jerry has a game of the month this week in soccer. Anybody, all access clients, all sports clients, his soccer clients, if you guys have been on his soccer, he has absolutely been destroying soccer, from premium plays to top plays to games of the week. Last 2 weeks in a row, he has hit a game of the week, and they've never even been close. 2 weekends ago, he cashed in a game of the week. Then just this past weekend, he had one that we told you was going to be even bigger, even better, and an even bigger blowout. The team that we bet against didn't even score. It was over. This game never was ever even remotely even in doubt. And to think about, that was a game of the week, guys. This is a game of the month now. This is twice what a game of the week is. You do not want to miss out on this. Now, the game is Thursday, but you want to make sure that you get in to avoid any line movement. So the game is now posted. It's already on the site. If you go to ChaseWins.com, click the purchase tab, it'll be the first link you see when you go there. It'll say Soccer Game of the Month. Now, soccer games of the month are $99, but they come with a profit and win guarantee. If this game were to lose by some god-awful stretch of the imagination here, you don't just get another game. You get 7 days of all plays in all sports, premium and top plays, absolutely free. We charge $199 for a 7-day all sports pass. You would get that pass absolutely free if this game were to lose. Period. No questions asked. But this game's not going to lose. It's going to be a blowout. It is a Thursday afternoon game. I'm not going to tell you what time it starts. It starts mid to late afternoon. We always pull the game down, before it starts. That way we don't have anybody purchase it and say they didn't have time to bet it. So we're probably going to pull the game down 1 o'clock, maybe 2 o'clock, somewhere in there on Thursday afternoon. So make sure before that time you get on the game of the month and get your wager in. Like I said, the game is already posted. So as soon as you make your purchase, boom, you have instant access to the play. All you have to do is make your purchase. As soon as your purchase is made, you can log in, click the link of the game of the month, and boom, you're right there in your members area. You see the play, you can make your wager, and you can wait for this game to cash. But again, the sooner you get on it, the better. That way you don't run the risk of having line move against our favor, and then you have to lay more money or anything like that. You always want to get the best line and the best value possible. So it's here, guys. Soccer Game of the Month is posted. Do not miss out. And then we're going to do something we've never done before. Never done this before, ever. In the history of Venture Sports, the history of ChaseWins.com, we have never sold a one-day sports pass. And we're not going to start. But for Wednesday, we're going to do a wild, wacky Wednesday type thing. A lot of you people are, new to the channel. You're new to ChaseWins.com. Maybe you've never jumped on an all sports pass or anything like that. We're going to give you the opportunity to buy 1 day of all plays. And that can kind of give you an idea of what goes on, how you get your plays, what we give out, things like that. And you'll be able to make your decision as to whether or not you want to get on something longer term. So for $20, $20, a measly $20, you can get every premium and daily top play that we have for Wednesday. Now, Jerry's Soccer Game of the Month. That's most important. But while you're there, Go ahead and pick that pass up. He won his premium play. So again, let's go ahead and do a recap of what we could do. Jerry had one premium soccer play today. It was cash. NHL 2-0. I had the Dallas Stars in regulation and the Pittsburgh Penguins in regulation. Neither one of them. Pittsburgh gave up a lot of offense late, but they were up 5-0 in the first period. So people can say that it was in question. It never really was. An easy 2-0 sweep there. So a sweep in the NHL and a sweep in soccer. That's 3-0. The Dodgers did drop. They won 1-0. Their performance on the mound, Urias pitched an absolute gem, and hats off to him. He had an amazing game, and he couldn't have done any better. But they didn't swing. The thing is, it wasn't they didn't just produce offense. Well, it wasn't because of Seattle's pitching. You got to swing to get hits. I was very disappointed in that. But again, people can look at me and go, oh, you suck, you suck. I can't swing the bat for him. You tell me how often you would bet that the best offense in baseball, one of the most aggressive offenses in baseball, the best overall team in baseball against a below average team, after just losing a game, mind you, are not going to try to produce any offense. So it was a 1-0 game. But got the Angels still going on. They're up 2-0 right now in the fifth. The Astros gave up one terrible. Should have been an error. I don't know if they ended up calling it an error or not, but they had a lead that was carrying them into the later portions of the game, and they're only down by one now, but I have a feeling that they're not going to win this game. But again, what I always tell you, go back and look at every season prior in Major League Baseball. Go back, find the dates, they're all dated, and you'll see, or right around week 3, I always warn you, weeks 3 through 5 in the MLB is that settle-in period for every team. Always weeks 1 and 2, I know what teams are going to do at the beginning. I can always tell where their flaws are going to be and where they're going to shine. But that always changes by week 5, 6, when teams have finally settled in and they've now gotten into their groove, whether that be good or bad. Just because they've settled into a groove doesn't always mean that it's a good thing. Sometimes it's a bad thing. There's going to be teams that you're going to see come out of this, and it's going to be one of those things where you're like, damn, I didn't expect this, or wow, this surprised me here. Everything that I've told you up to this point about every team that we've touched on has come true. I've been right. But there's weeks 3 through 5 where I'll be on the right side of a game, and the numbers show it, and it doesn't bounce our way. I mean, case in point, you look at the total tonight. I mean, there's been 10 hits, should be 12 hits, but they didn't credit 2 of the hits with actual hits that should have been. So you really count 12 hits with 2 defensive errors by the Mets. There should be 8 runs on the board by the 6th inning, period, or 7th inning, excuse me. But poor base running, people not getting aggressive, people swinging at stuff that's a mile outside the plate, wild pitches with nobody running to advance the runner. I can't make them do it, guys. So there's going to be some losing games. There's going to be some losing days. Hell, it's a 162-game regular season. There's going to be some losing weeks. But you can go back and look at everything, and you'll never find a season where I don't come out ahead of everybody. And there's going to be nothing different about MLB in 2021. You think I'm worried about a couple of losing days in Major League Baseball in the first month of the season? Absolutely not. Not only am I not worried, I haven't thought twice about it. But anyway, I'm not going to rant about that. Anyway, you can go on. You can try another service. You'll be back. You know who the MLB king is. But anyway, despite what happens, the worst we could ever do, but we could lose every Major League Baseball game tonight, and we would split the day and lose some juice, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. So we should have another profitable day. That's all that matters. That's all we care about is turning a profit every single day, and we're going to do the same thing on Wednesday. So make sure that if you are not on a package now, jump on the Wednesday pass. Let that build your bankroll up a little bit. Use that profit to buy something longer term. When you go to the website, you go to the purchase page, the first thing you're going to see is the soccer game of the month. Right under it, you're going to see Wednesday All Sports Day Pass, $20. The first time you'll have ever seen it, probably the only time you will ever see it. But it'll give you every premium play in all the sports that we have on Wednesday, and if there is a top play, which there will be, I'm going ahead and letting you know now, there will be a top play. You'll also get that as well. Let's get on a free play. This is a line that I do think is going to change. Now, right now, it is about 10:30 Eastern time, almost 11 o'clock. Vegas Golden Knights 9:30, coming off of a game on Monday against San Jose that, truth be told, they should have lost. They're just so damn fast. Ever since the Vegas Golden Knights came into the league as an expansion team, they came in first year, went to the Stanley Cup Finals, first time in history that an expansion team has done that. They did it, and they did it by being one of not only just the most aggressive, but one of the fastest teams in all the NHL. Not a single year since then have they not been one of the fastest or the fastest teams in the NHL. I think the only year that they weren't overall the fastest was the year that Washington won it all. You could argue that Tampa maybe last year, but I still don't think Tampa Bay was faster than Vegas. They were just a better team. Vegas, their speed got them back into that game, allowed them to tie it, force overtime, force a shootout, and that's what won them the game. Had that not happened and not been for that speed, they would have lost that game, and rightfully so. They're at home. It's 260 on the money line. Truth be told, regulation should be about 145, but right now it's at my limit of 165. So this is what I want you to do. If you are getting it at 165, I want you to play regulation with the Vegas Golden Knights in regulation at minus 165. Play it as you would any premium play. If you are dealing with an offshore book who maybe has it inflated a little bit, or with a local bookie that you use who is inflating it as well, and you're laying 175 or above, take the puck line, which is right now at minus $1.05. You can lower your wager just a little bit to compensate for the fact that we are having to win by 2 goals. And I want you to take them on the puck line. If I said run line, I don't know if I just said that's not right. The puck line minus a goal and a half. If you are getting it where you can play in regulation, or if you're comfortable playing it in regulation, even if it is a little bit higher, because I can't tell you what to do, I still want you to make a smaller wager on the puck line, as this is a game where if Vegas comes to play like they do almost every night, they're one of the most dependable teams, and going out there and giving it 60 minutes like they should, this is a game that I think they should win by 3+ goals in a game ending 4-1, 5-2, 6-3, something like that. And it's all going to depend, but the goalie matchup is completely sided towards Vegas. Everything is on the side of Vegas, being they're going to overman and overmatch them. And unless Vegas just doesn't come to play or they get careless, this is a game that not only could they and they should win, this is a game that they should be able to create some really good separation and put it away fairly early. So there is your free play. I want you to go ahead and get that in as early as you can, but make sure before we have any line movement, go jump on the soccer game of the month. And if you're new, you've never been with us before, jump on the Wild Wednesday Pass, $20, and join us for a day. And then you can use that profit to get it for 3 days, 7 days, 30 days, whatever you want. Because we're going to have some big things coming up on Thursday that I don't want you to miss out on. So I want you to have some fun money to play with to be able to jump on one of those packages. So keep that in mind. Get on that. And again, if you're already on a package but you want to add one more day to it for $20, you can do so by buying this pass. So keep that in mind as well. I can't wait to see you all on board, guys. Go to chasewins.com. Let us know. We're going through a ton of emails right now. Jerry actually had to go to the doctor earlier today. We're hoping that he doesn't have COVID. He kind of broke out into a fever and stuff like that, but he's been vaccinated. That's what's crazy. So everybody say a little prayer for him, for Jerry. He's got 2 premium plays that he finished up earlier and sent over to me. I told him that I would get them posted for him. So we've already got plays posted for Wednesday. Not all of them yet. So if you go ahead and sign up, make sure you watch your email, because we send out emails every single time something is posted. That way you know and you don't miss out on anything. But go to chasewins.com, become a part of our family. We appreciate the shit out of it. And guys, for those who do, see you in the winner's circle.